Hi
guys!
Welcome back to the Los Angeles couple.
We're happy to have you back here.
That's right.
So let's get into the conversation. People like to hear conversations.
Let's get into the tea.
He's drinking, is it a rosé?
This is Lambrusco.
Oh, Lambrusco.
It's the sparkling red.
It's like a mix of like a white wine with red or something? What is
It's
it?
the wine of the elite.
No, it's not. I'm drinking just some Olipop, which is some weird tonic drink that the flavor that I have is the strawberry vanilla. And the reason I really like it is that it's not alcohol and it's not as heavy as a kombucha and not much sugar as a kombucha. So I highly approve. I actually had it for the first time at Flower Child.
That's right. Olipop is like the soda that's healthy kind of, and it's all the rage at all the hipster health food spots around Los Angeles. Flower Child, I've seen it at, I think I've seen it at Sweetgreen.
We'll give people for people that are not from LA, I will explain what Flower Child is. It's an Italian franchise of burgers, and they have like those very cute, colorful burgers, like purple and green and I don't know, yellow, and they're all like vegan, and they look very interesting, very colorful. So
Wait, hold on. Now I know why I'm getting confused, because Flower Child is a vegan health food spot in Santa Monica, but you're thinking of Flower Burger.
Flower Burger. I'm sorry. There's so many flowers out there in the world.
Yeah, I know. It's a very floral city. Yeah, Olipop, though, is a soda that you can get there. Yeah, there's Flower Child, there's Flower Burger, which is burgers and the buns and everything are made out of different vegetables. You got like a bean bun, but it's all colorful.
Or like what's the name of the thing? Those beans, garbanzo beans, like.
Garbanzo beans.
But it doesn't taste at all. Like they really like mix up with something delicious, and it's the buns is always made on site by them. I really love it. It's Italian, it's healthy, it's vegan. So it's very unique actually, because people associate Italian food only with traditional Italian with a lot of meat. So it's kind of cool to see that there's kind of like that kind of like, you know, hippie influence of current times and health. So it's not for like, it's not going to make you skinny to eat that because there's a lot of carbs. But if you're willing to break your diet and you don't want to eat meat to something lighter, I definitely recommend. And the fries are pretty good too.
Yeah. No, they are good. It's a good place to go. It's in West Hollywood, like right down the street from the Abbey on Robertson.
We super recommend, since we're the Los Angeles couple, we're recommending our favorite like vegan burger spot. And it's so fun. Like you should go during the day, take pictures. The place looks cute. And there's also a takeout version here in La Centinela, La Cienega.
No, it's off La Cienega. It's kind of in an alley. It's a little strange.
Really creepy.
They still have the same aesthetic where it's painted multicolor, like straight out of the 60s.
You cannot go inside.
But yeah, it's only pickup, and it's in an alley near a big public storage, and you know. The first time we went there, we were like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what are we? Is this safe? Are we picking this up?" But it's okay. I don't want to disparage the business. I'm sure they're doing good. We never had a problem.
So, as a Los Angeles couple, we recommend that. And also, as a Los Angeles couple, you were telling me that you want to talk about something very interesting. Since we're talking about LA, let's use this as an opportunity to actually make a little bit of like a note about LA.
Yeah, no, we're talking about restaurants on this episode. Which, by the way, we just came from Sweetgreen in Culver City. What's with the new bags? If you've ever been to Sweetgreen, they give you a big green, almost like a shopping bag. Not quite as big as a shopping bag in terms of depth, but bigger than a handbag.
Is that earthquake? Why is the mic moving?
I know.
Stop putting your feet up there.
Putting my feet on the stand.
Stop. Yeah.
The new Sweetgreen
It's an earthquake.
Is like it's like a rectangle. You know, I don't know if you've ever been to Sweetgreen, but you get a bowl. It's a big bowl.
A recyclable looking bowl. No, it looks like a recyclable material bowl, and they put your salad in there. They mix in.
Right, but it's a deep bowl, and now instead of giving you the nice square bag, they give you a rectangular bag, and it doesn't even open to the full rectangle. It like opens in a bowl shape, and you can't even stick your bowl in there. You have to put it on its side where it could easily open up and spill out on the way home. I don't know what kind of cost-cutting measure this is, where they're trying to save on the paper of the bag.
Like the bottom. Jesus Christ. No, they're saving on the bottom because there's no bottom anymore. That's what you're saying. So what he's saying is basically the paper, now is an earthquake from me. The paper bag is like this. So instead of having the bottle like to have a square, it's literally like this, like a vagina.
Yeah, I should have taken one so we could have an example. Because it's offensive. And then we ended up having to get the comically oversized bag that must be for office orders.
Yeah.
And we took that out just to fit 2 bowls in it. So I don't know what you're doing.
It's a waste. Actually, it's a waste of space and bags.
You got to feel like you got to take at least 2 bags now.
Okay.
And herein lies the problem. If I just may set the table, so to speak, for our restaurant episode. We
open a restaurant.
There's an idea that if you cut out and cut away the things that work, that you're innovating and that you're disrupting. We see this with Apple computer. They
remove all
they give you something good and you say this is great.
They remove all the ports.
Well, and then when they're out of ideas, they say, well, what do we do? How do we change this up enough that we can charge people another full price for it? Yeah, let's just get rid of the headphone port. Get rid of the charging port. Like, just take away the stuff that people like and drive them crazy enough that they'll be begging us for an external solution. Or no solution at all. Sometimes it's just like, look, F you. We've taken that away. Maybe we'll bring it back someday. It's not innovation anymore. You think you're being disruptive.
It's recycling ideas.
Yeah, you're disrupting my life because you've made it harder for me to use your product, but you're not innovating anymore.
Yeah,
and it's bleeding over into the restaurant industry. Okay.
Interestingly enough, so I just started work in tech again last week, and I received graciously, they sent me computer and desktop and everything here in the back. But I noticed, so I haven't had a Windows computer in so long, a PC, but I also noticed the trend from Apple happening in the PCs. Like, my computer doesn't have ports either. It's all came with adapters. But at least, Dell is polite enough and sends you with one adapter that fits USB and HDMI. And that's it. Jeez. And I'm like, I have other adapters from my Mac, so I'm connecting the Dell computer from work with my Mac stuff as well. The one they sent for free for me, and for free they sent to me. But I noticed that too. Other companies are copying that design, and can I say something? It's very inconvenient. Okay, we love thin laptops. We love that you guys work innovation, some things to get smaller, but we still need those ports because most people, we do connect other devices or even hooking up like a monitor. And I have a docking station which goes with the USB-C, but it's still annoying. Like, what if I, you know what I mean? Like, it's just very weird tech. I mean, we went a little bit off in technology, but the minimalistic things in laptops for all the brands, it seems just very disappointing. And we get what you guys trying to do. You're trying to charge us in accessories. So you guys remove everything that we like in the computers, give us a very nice computer for a little bit more because it's nicer computer, but you're saving up in the in the ports, and then we spend like what, $300, $200 more in connection things and in adapters. That's not modern. Doesn't look modern in my table to have all those cables. It looks like a I don't know, like, what is it? Like a Ninja Turtle?
It's like we're back in the 90s.
Like you're under the ground where the Ninja Turtles are with the electricity.
Yeah, it's like we're plugging in the first computer again, where you have to have all kind of cords. It's just crazy. And the reason we bring up tech is because, as I said, it's bleeding over into the restaurant industry now. Now, our biggest issue has been with the Sugarfish company.
Okay, let him say the Sweetgreen. Just to finish on the Sweetgreen.
I'm going to look up the name of the Sugarfish company because I want them to hear me.
Okay, my favorite salad in Sweetgreen is our favorite salad is the fish taco. And for some reason, they had like a shortage in fish, which happened today again. We went there. There was no fish for everyone. I don't know if the people from the store are stealing the fish or what's going on with the fish. Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fish in the sea. See what I did there? But No, but I'm like, and I usually love to put like tofu, and they had like the best recipe of tofu that was like, I don't know, like cilantro-ish and limey and delicious and pretty refreshing. And now it's like dry with some weird like chipotle powder that tastes like, it tastes like I'm eating like cardboard with like taco mix.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want this, so I'm eating mushrooms, but I don't know if it's gonna be a good one. But I don't know, Sweetgreen, what's going on? Leave the damn tofu back to the original recipe.
Listen. Right. So, again, our biggest issue as of late has been with Sugarfish, because she's a huge Sugarfish fan. I became a bigger Sugarfish fan with you.
Oh, thank
when
you.
we got together, you know.
How special.
No, it's very important.
Wow.
And so the group that owns, I guess it's called the Sushi Nozawa Company. Sugarfish Nozawa Company. I just had it here. Whatever. They own Sugarfish. They own Kazunori.
MacBooks.
And they own a place called Uovo, which is an Italian place. Delicious.
Oh my God. But let's talk about Sugarfish first.
But
Let's go to Sugarfish, then we talk about the other ones.
problem. The food at Sugarfish, great. But just a year ago, now we used to be able to go on the website. Well, no, first of all, you used to be able to call and say, can I make a reservation, right?
Yes.
And then they took away the reservation.
No phones. No phones.
Then you used to be able to call and at least say, well, what's the wait going to be like? And then they took away the call to find out what the wait is going to be
There's
like.
no one answering phones. There's no phones. There's no phones.
Then,
you can't call them.
Yeah.
So if you forget your wallet there, you have to pray that someone will save it for you.
Yeah. Or let's say you're not as lucky as us and you live 5 minutes away and you're planning to come from like an hour away. You can't call ahead and say, hey, how long is the wait today?
Yeah, if you're out of town and you're like, you have a hotel in Burbank and you have to come to this area to chill, if you forget your wallet there or check whatever you want, you can't talk to people. There's no humans answering the phones, which is really annoying. And then you cannot make a reservation in the open table, which is like, doesn't give them money or something to do that?
I don't know about that, but like there's humans there, by the way. There's a hostess and there's people
Are they
that come
human?
out.
Are they?
Yes.
Westworld.
Right. They're there. They could easily have a phone. There could be one person who's in charge of answering the phone, like anywhere else.
They have iPads there too.
And by the way, you used to be able to call to see the wait list. Okay, they took that away. Then you used to have a wait list at least on the website that you could join. And then they took that away. Now it's just all on you to show up, take a chance,
and pray for God
and hope that you're going to get there. And God forbid, do not go there anywhere in the last 2 hours of them being open, because there's a chance you might not be sat. And we were sitting there the other night because we showed up just early enough that like we waited about 20 minutes. You know, they told us 45. They got us in 20. That was nice.
That was 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Yeah, it was on a Thursday. And the thing is, though, we're sitting there watching. Everyone's coming up angry. Hey, have you called my name? Well, I just saw that person get sat. Why didn't I? It's like this could all be resolved with the brilliant innovation of
technology,
the reservation system that has existed.
They take the USB.
And the phone. The phone exists still. You know, or
text message or an app,
Something.
an open. No, I noticed there was like an elder couple that they came there before us and they made a reservation. And they came, then their name, you know, they got the text message to come back because you had to go there in person, give your name. They put an iPad. They give you, they text you saying, we'll text you when you're up in the list. Could be like anywhere between like 20 minutes to like over an hour. Yeah. So that the people go away and come back. So the couple come back. They probably came there before us and they're older. They said they want to sit outside because of they don't feel safe.
They want fresh air.
They're in the risk category, and they were giving them a hard time to sit them outside. That was so annoying because I was just like thinking like, if my parents were here and they need to sit outside, you guys better treat them right. And they were like frustrated. They're like, oh, you have to wait longer. You didn't specify that you want to sit outside, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes it's good to use a little bit of a common sense and ask the people like, would you have a preference for inside and outside? Yeah. And if the people say outside, okay, put in the preference That doesn't
And-
cost
and by the
you
way,
anything to do that.
We got lucky on Thursday, but there was a time before when it was, I don't know if it was a birthday or something. It was some special occasion, and we showed up, and they were like, yeah, it's going to be an hour wait. And then you can't go anywhere, and there's nowhere else in the area for you to go, but I guess that's not their problem.